Welcome back. I'm Tim, lab specialist. We are going to show you how to work the Shark Bite system. It may be in several courses. Each course has its own toolbox, and you should be familiar with that by now. If not, just ask the staff and we'll get you the proper toolbox. Basically, Shark Bite is a system that can be used for both copper and PEX. Alright? It's a pretty neat system. I want you to understand that this is designed, it was originally designed for quick fix. Now the people are selling it as a permanent fix. That's okay as long as it's inside the inside walls of the house. I would not recommend it, especially in Arizona or in real cold climates. On the outside walls or outside environments. It's probably pretty good as far as a replacement part temporarily, but typically it's designed for indoors. Now PEX, we do have a statement from them saying that they just don't prefer it at hot climates nor very extreme cold climates. What is that? I don't know, I'm not an engineer. But I am going to show you how to use this. You can buy it at Lowe's, Home Depot, any plumbing store, stuff like this. Very simple process. We got 3/4 and a 1/2 inch. We'll start with the 3/4. Now, inside here, there are, as you might suspect, sharp teeth, meaning that they point backwards. So when you push it forward, it's going to click in. What you want to do is set it in place. This doesn't take a brute strength or anything, okay? So you shouldn't be tearing this up. But you put it inside the 3/4 end and push. You'll hear it click. Alright? When you finish clicking it, check it. There is an O-ring in here. It's the same O-ring that was used with the shuttles, and we know where that went. But apparently they've improved on it, and that's why I say extreme cold, extreme heat. I don't know what they didn't give me the temperatures. But I would just recommend that this be only used as a temporary fix. What you do after this classroom is up to you. Now, these are the removal keys. All right, you just slip it over the copper tubing, and if you see how I got this, you're going to push down, and what that does is it's pushing the black ring back inside, and that's going to release the Shark Bite portion of it. All right, so just grab a hold of it, push on it, and it comes right off. All right, you're going to do the same on the 3/4 or the 1/2 inch. All right, slides in there very easily. Now, you notice how that clicks. Please take the time. It has to go in there straight, not half cocked at an angle, because it won't work. All right, and again, release, remove. It also works on PEX. Now, we already know that PEX, Wurzbo, the rest of them, you don't want outside, okay? But inside the wall, you got a leak. The newer homes all have PEX. This works great, all right? You got a leak, you cut the piece out that's leaking, insert a new piece, and you have it right there. That system can't be any simpler, all right? But just be sure that you understand that you can't, when you put this in, you got to have it good and seated. If it isn't seated, You know, you're going to have a leak, and that can be very costly. So take your time. All right. I and the rest of this staff and faculty here want you to understand that in this state, or unless your boss tells you to, these are temporary fixes. All right. Please put everything back in the toolbox where you got it. Lock it up, put it back on the shelf, and you're ready to move on. Thank you.